Alright guys, so welcome to the next section here. We're going to go over paid ad campaign, basically going through how to set up an ad in both Google and Facebook, some of the best practices for it, and how to implement them and target them in the right way to whatever you're trying to do. It's fairly easy. Most of these things have simple setups that walk you through everything. The real main key is to find for Google, you want to be able to find the right keywords and write a nice compelling ad that's going to jump out and grab the attention. And then for Facebook is going to be more, uh, as far as having something eye-catching like an image or something like that. So we're going to start with Google Ads. Once you're in the Google Ads campaign, you sign in using a Gmail account, and we'll walk you through it here. So this is we're looking to get more website sales or signups. If they want, this is all self-explanatory. If they want to get more calls or visits, what you generally want to do is here to get people to click on the website that you're promoting, right? So website, type in the business name. We're going to use one of our companies here that we do make a website for and manage for them as an example here. So Suffolk County Paving and Masonry. Your website, you want to be able to just copy this completely how you see it. It's going to scan the website for you. Alright, so now it runs. It gives you just a basic overview of what an ad should look like. Once it scans the keywords on your website real quick. So it's just some of the key phrases that we have on the page descriptors and stuff like that. So you're going to want to probably change most of this here, but you get the idea. Headline 1 here, so it's going to be, whatever it is. So we'll use, like I said, the paving for an example. County paving contractor. So now you got to play around with the keywords here. You'll see 21 out of 30 paving. And then this kind of gives you an overview here. So you want to be able to write, basically your headline is going to be what you are, maybe what a deal would be, like, offering, summer specials, spring specials, whatever it may be. Licensed contractor, 50 years of experience, licensed and insured, those types of things. I would highly suggest looking at the competition in the area. So you would just do a basic Google search and look for paving companies in Suffolk County on this example and look at your top ones. We'll do that real quick. So Google search, let's just say paving Suffolk County. Alright, so you see here, these are the ads. This is what it's going to look like. So you want to be able to see here, this is going to be your main headline. And you see here, fantastic quality, affordable prices, contact. You want to be able to have this stuff here. And actually here, if you just look, we come up as the #1 organic. This is our own SEO. We built the website, we run the SEO on this, and we come up #1 organic. We do not do any paid ads for this. But anyway, you get the idea. Any of these ads here, driveway paving contractors, stuff like that. That's basically what you want to kind of model your ads about. You could do a call button here, add a phone number, and that's going to basically look like this here. So once you have that, we'll just click off of this. Now it's going to give you a bunch of keywords that they would suggest according to the wording on the website, in your title, that kind of stuff. So asphalt paving, paving contractor, all your basic stuff here. You could set up any of your keywords, and as you start typing, it'll give you suggestions here. Okay, so you get the idea. It'll give you other suggestions down here. Let's just leave it at that. And then let's say you want to obviously this is specific to Suffolk County. We'll take Westport out of here. You could also do the next county over. Let's just say if the contractor works in that area. So that's pretty much where you want to be. In your geographic area, go by county or whatever the radius may be. That's something specific that you would work with on the business owner. Once you get your geographic region set up, it's going to set up the ad for you. And it's pretty much good to go after that. Okay, I guess the Wi-Fi is a little slow today. Okay, so now it's going to take you to a budget, and it's going to give you a recommendation. So this is something, again, that's going to be specific to the business owner. If they want to give you $1,000 budget, that's pretty much where you want to start off here. If you look here, this is a recommended average of $1,125 for a month, and it's going to give you an estimate on the clicks. This is going to change according to the geographic area, the competition in the area, and your keywords, but you get the rough idea here basically of what you're going to get for your money. So your price has to be set by the business owner and what they're going to work with you on, and you want to set that number to that limit. So in other words, it says here $37 on a daily average, but the $1,100 is the monthly max. It doesn't mean that it's going to stop every day at $37. It means it's going to continuously run as long as there's a need for it. As long as people are searching for that ad, they're going to searching for that service. Your ad's going to keep coming up. So it's going to hit that $1,100. It could hit that $1,100 in 15 days, not necessarily in 30 days. So you got to make sure that you have your number set. If you want to enter your own budget, you could do that here. You get the idea. So now it's going to give you the quick review. And then you're going to enter your payment information here. That's again something that you would have to work out with the business owner. If you want to use your own company credit card and they pay you separately, or you want to hook up their credit card to that. I'm not sure if there's options for PayPal. No, bank account or credit card are the two ways to pay. Once you hit submit, it's going to bring you through the process. It's going to show you the ad is in review, and usually within an hour or two it gets approved and you go live. And then from there you could start, you'll get taken into a dashboard which will then show you how many keywords are being searched for, how many clicks per keyword, and all that. And then you could turn on and off the different keywords. If you're getting one keyword is getting 50 searches but 0 clicks, that's probably a keyword that you want to turn off. You're paying for that keyword, but nobody's clicking on it, so there's no use for it. You could turn that off. So those are things that you can adjust over time as you manage this ad. But as you see here, it took about 10 minutes or so to set this whole thing up. You set your budget and your limits, put your payment information in, get it approved, and you're running this thing on autopilot. You check on it every so often, like I said, to adjust the keywords, and then that's it. You set it and forget it. It's pretty easy. So that's Google, and now we'll move over to Facebook. Now again, I wanted to touch on the Google aspect of things. Google is geared towards keyword searches, so it's actual people that are looking for the paving contractor. So they're going to Google, typing in a paving contractor near me or whatever county they're in, and they're actively looking. So this is all pretty much, for the most part, just words, letters, no pictures or anything like that. And these are actively, people actively looking for this service. So it's a little more keyword specific when you're talking Google ads, and it tends to be a lot more expensive than Facebook. Facebook, on the other hand, is you're targeting a geographic region, so you want to set the region of where this business serves, and then you're selecting interests and behaviors according to people's profiles for this ad to pop up on people's news feeds, and they're going to scroll through it. They're not actively looking for it. So that's why I say that you need a little more creativity with Facebook as far as having an image or something that pops out at them. So going to Facebook, you have to go off of the business page itself. So you need to be, if they have one already, you want to be an administrator of it, or you create your own. So basically, you can go to the Ad Center and promote, and it's going to take you to, one of our guys ran a small ad here, a test ad, $50, got us 107 clicks, and it reached 6,700 people. It's not too bad. So you can go, once you look at the ads too, you can look at the different stats of this stuff. This is behind the scenes here. So you have 107 link clicks, 47 cents. We spent $50 on 5 days for 107 clicks. So, I don't know if the exact conversion was on this particular one, but even just say 20 people, actually followed through with putting their information in or requesting a quote for a paving service. So $50, you could see how much cheaper this whole thing is. Even if, like I said, you got 10 guys here, and only one out of this 100 people actually got a driveway done for $5,000. That $50, is worth it for the business owner all day long. So you can get a lot more bang for your buck as far as Facebook goes. So you could use things like this to show the business owner that only a few bucks will get you, get eyes on your business. Okay, so this will show you audience details, mobile, all that kind of stuff. So this only, and that's the other thing too, you want to make these things, for the most part, you want to think mobile on everything. Only 2 out of the 6,700 people viewed that ad on desktop. Everything is geared towards mobile nowadays, so we need to really keep that in mind. Alright, so let's create an ad. And now you want to choose your goal here. Okay. For the most part, if you get more leads here, this is going to bring you through a Facebook generic leads form. Basically, you just set your audience, like a quick title, and it's going to just capture people's names and phone numbers. You can do that, but I want to drive people to the website. I want them to see the pictures. I want them to click the phone button here, or get a free quote, learn about us. So you really want to be able to drive traffic to the website. So you click on that, and then you go on. It pulls one of the pictures off the website. You could select whatever you want out of that, photos, description, and it'll show you right here. And so you can change any of this stuff the way you want to see it. Change your pictures, your headlines. This is going to be your button here, so you want to be able to contact us or learn more is another good one. This stuff pretty much does all the work for you. But like I said, the business owner doesn't really need to know what kind of work goes into it. It's pretty easy if you got, the ability to just do basic computer work here. You can get this done. So yeah, so this is your titles, and then this is going to be your website URL, button label. Your headline's going to be this here. So you can say, call now for a free quote, whatever it may be. Get your free quote, 10% off spring special, whatever it is. So now once you get all that worked out, you want to be able to select your audience. All right, so our target's going to be homeowners, obviously, right? So most 18-year-olds aren't owning a home, so you're wasting some of your budget on that. You could probably select it to, 25 or so. I don't know. Nowadays, probably 30. But let's just set it for 25 to 65, all genders. And now we'll take this off the United States. So let's just put in, you can go by county, like we just did before. So Suffolk County, this one's New York. Let's just say Nassau County. If you're not familiar with that, it's pretty much all Long Island, just outside of New York City. So it's not uncommon for a contractor centrally located on Long Island to serve pretty much both counties, island-wide. It's about 100 miles across. A $10,000 job, companies will drive 40, 50 miles to get that done. Okay, so now you can go into advanced features, but I'm just showing you the basic setup here. Right now we have Suffolk County selected and Nassau County. So for some reason, sometimes you got to watch these bubbles here. If it selects Suffolk County here, even though Suffolk County starts somewhere, this is somewhere around here, this is all Suffolk County. For some reason, it's selected all the way out here. So it does Suffolk County plus a 25-mile radius, which you're going to get some of Connecticut up here. You want to kind of be able to drag that out. So what you want to do is drag that, and then you can select your radius here. That seems to give you a little bit of a better result if you're in this kind of geographic area, because if you notice here, the 25 miles goes, like I said, into Connecticut. So if you wanted to, you could take the counties out and you could just drop pins and then expand so that you're not getting into other states. And then same thing here. You can kind of just play around with it. You get the idea. I know Long Island is kind of unique in its shape here. Maybe, if you're inland more into Pennsylvania, a specific county may be, not too bad here. But anyway, you get the idea. You select your geographic region, and then you want to go through your targets. Okay, so your targeting, so you got your locations and then your detailed targeting. It's going to show you potential reach here, 2 million people without even putting any kind of details in. You could leave it just like that by just going off specific ages, or you could browse different interests, demographics, educational backgrounds, financial, income, household income, 10%, whatever you want to target. You can walk through all these different things. Life events, work, industries, any kind of stuff like that. And then you go into interests. You get the idea. And then see, consumer. Oh, this is different countries here. I don't even know half of these, but you get the idea. So these are different people that are interested in things. So let's just say construction, whatever it may be. Family, let's just say people that just got married, whatever it may be. All right, so this is, once you start selecting different behaviors and interests, you'll get a little bit of a more defined audience, or you can just leave it blank and just target the geographic area and age group, like I said. So let's just save the audience. Now you can set your ad, right? So now you can set 5 days, 6 days, whatever it may be. And even at $5 a day, you're looking at 1,000 people. So you can see it's so much cheaper here. If they want to do a $500 a month, budget, you could get 200 clicks plus in 5 days here for $20 a day, $100. $100 will get you 200 clicks on your ad for $100 in 5 days. So your $500 or $1,000 can be astronomical for this business. It could be life-changing for them. So anyway, so once you set that out, I have my, I don't want to hit promote now because I don't want it to charge my card. But you get the idea. This is how you set it up. Descriptions, pictures, put your URL in here, select your audience, put your payment method in, hit promote now, and it's going to go through the same process as Google Ads with an approval process. It may kick it back and have you change a few things, but other than that, there's not much retargeting to do. There's not much other work to do. There really isn't. There's no keywords. It's really geographic area and your target audience. Set it and forget it. And it's about capturing that picture. Finding a nice picture, go on to those websites that I recommended for the free stock photos. Or if the company has some photos that they want to share with you, go right ahead and do that. So that's Facebook ads. All else fails, you want to go into Upwork. All of these guys are on here too. Google Ad Specialists, got your prices. They show you exactly how much they earn, how many jobs they do, success rates, top rated. Find a guy that has good reviews, that'll work with your budget, where you're making a little bit of money, they're making a little bit of money, and they're doing the work for you. Okay? So that's that. So once these things are great, once you set them up, they pretty much run themselves. Just be conscious of the budget, set your budget, your limits, and your target audience. You're good to go. You make some money doing this. You do this for 10, 12, 15 clients. I mean, you can make several thousands of dollars while this thing is basically on autopilot. All right, we'll see you on the next video.